Thank you, Mrs. President. The cornerstone of EU competition policy has always been the elimination of obstacles to the free movement of goods, services, persons and capital. Now, I am pleased to know that the European Commission increasingly uses economic analysis when shaping competition policy, and I hope that it will continue to follow this course in the future. Ultimately, competition is indeed about economics. A balanced approach to competition policy combines elements of both public and private enforcement. Public enforcement is essential to fully achieve the goals of the single market and to ensure the enforcement of EU competition law by the Commission and by the national competition authorities. Private enforcement is compensatory in nature, in the sense that it promotes a personal interest in the private actor initiating it. However, private actions also help to pursue the public interest of deterrence. I mentioned in an Econ committee meeting in October, when it comes to collective redress, Mr. Lehne behaves like a shadow commissioner for competition policy. The ECR group cannot support his approach of a horizontal EU instrument. We would like to see a system of access to national collective redress systems for those in other member states on a non-binding framework and specific sectoral measures. In the 2010 competition policy report, I appreciate very much the emphasis on the need to discontinue as soon as possible the temporary state aid rules adopted in the context of the financial and economic crisis. Furthermore, I strongly support the suggestion to the Commission that it should take into account the impact in terms of distortion of competition of ECB liquidity support provided to banks during the rescue stage. And finally, Mrs. President, let me thank Mr. Schwab, the rapporteur, for his good cooperation, and I hope that we can continue to work together in the same constructive spirit.